Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever it is you are across the globe, and hope you're all doing great. Okay, happy Xmas in advance to all of us. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's all about life and its gimmicks. So, in my previous post, I promised you that I'm gonna tell you the characteristics of a fertile mind, how to keep your mind on check, how to control your mind, how to, everything about the mind, the good things about the mind. So, one of the characteristics of a fertile mind you will know is a mind that doesn't really get worked up based on things that are happening, the negatives, all the life life, I don't know how to put it, life tantrums, things that life throws at us. It's not as if you won't get bothered. It's not as if you won't get worried, but the worry part of it, it has its own phase. For you, if something happens now and you're worried about the thing, it's very natural for you to be worried about it. It is very natural. But for how long are you worried about it? That is where the problem lies. That is where you see people suffering from high blood pressure, anxiety, stress, panic attacks, and stuff like that. All these things are functions of an abnormal mindset. If do you know how you can program your mind? Just program your mind that anything can happen in life, be it positive, be it negative, because life is like that. It is mysterious like that. First of all, program your mind that anything can happen. The most easiest way for you to be disturbed and for you to be depressed and stressed out is always thinking that everything will always go rosy. We are not in a Disneyland. We are in the world, for crying out loud. Things are happening every day. People are dying every day, every minute. People are getting are doomed every day. People are broken every day. All sort of things happen. For you to develop your mind and be strong, to have this knowledge that anything can happen, firstly, if you program your mind that anything can happen, it's not as if I'm not telling you to go and start thinking about what will happen or negative. No, there is something that it means programming your mindset, getting prepared for the unforeseen circumstances, be it negative or positive. That is where I'm coming from. I'm not saying you should go and start thinking that anything can happen or anything. No, just you know just have it at the back of your mind, then hope for a better tomorrow. There are two different things. You've already had it at the back of your mind that anything can happen. Then after that, position your mind again that everything will be fine. Despite all odds, you'll be fine. Despite all odds, you will succeed. Despite all odds, you will win in that thing you venture or that thing you're doing. There are no two ways about it. Do you get? We are not superhumans. We are not. We are being moved by things or circumstances that are already, happening. It is natural. But first of all, program your mind that anything can happen. And then you ask yourself, if anything happens, what will you do? You will notice that a still voice will tell you, hey, you will survive it. You will. If other voices are telling you, hey, you will get broken, no. Do you get? That is the first step. It is not a rocket science. No. It is something you have to actually do for yourself. You have to train your mind by yourself. You can read many articles, hear me tell you what to do, you have the knowledge, but the practical aspect of it lies on you. I can't do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. It is your life, for crying out loud. So you have to, Put in the work. Program your mind first that anything can happen. Then after that, there is this positivity that you exude, as in anything that happens. There's this kind of confidence in anything that happens. You will come out of it. That is how life is. That is when you know you have a very strong mindset. You see people, something will happen to them, they'll just bounce back all of a sudden. They've already know that anything can happen. Just do your best and leave the rest. And get prepared for what ifs. Some people will tell you, don't think about it, or don't think about the what ifs. So, you have to be strong and confident. Don't even think about, no negative will happen. No. There's nothing like negativity around my corner. It won't happen. It doesn't work like that. I'm a woman of faith. I have faith, but faith doesn't nullify facts. Do you get? It is already in you that anything can happen because you're in the world. But it is your faith that will give you hope that whatever it is that happens, it won't affect you. Or even if it's affected you, maybe you lost a loved one, that you will still come out of it stronger. That is the balance of nature. So, but the mistake we used to make is that I used to make the mistake before. You understand? I used to make the mistake before. That I will always think that nothing will happen. Nothing, in fact, nothing will happen to you. Is it not me? Nothing will happen to God. Will never allow anything to happen to me. Most times, people will tell you never say never. I don't like thinking about all those things, but I started realizing that for you to be strong in your mindset, you have to accept some things. Your acceptance doesn't mean it is a part of you, no. Your acceptance doesn't mean that thing has defeated you, no. The knowledge of it means that you're very strong in your mindset that this thing can happen, this thing cannot happen, this thing might happen, what if? Then after that, how strong are you? Because if you have this kind of mindset or mentality, believe you me, if anything happens to you, it will be as if you've known it before it happens. Before it happened, it will be as if you were aware. The moment you have it in your mind that anything can happen, you've already started programming yourself against the days of danger and odds. Because as far as you're human, there will be ups and there will be down. So what do you do when you're up? What do you do when you're down? There are two different things. People will always be like, I don't like bad things happening to me. I want to be up. No, there are challenges of life, storms of life. They will come. As far as you're in this world, they will come. But they're not coming to kill you. Develop a very strong mindset. This is one of the ways for you to build your mindset. Then the second way you can build your mindset is watch. You have to watch the thoughts that come into your mind also, but most times you're not really in control of the thoughts or things that comes into our mind. You can't control everything. You can't be too careful. So what I do is, whenever a thought or somebody tells me something, or anyhow something enters into my mindset, and I notice that this thing is very toxic for my positivity, what I do is I start thinking about the positive aspect of it. Do you know, there was a diversion, please. There was a time in my life that whenever I sit down to think, or maybe unconsciously, I might not even need to think. I might say, okay, let me go downstairs and get something. One mind will tell me, you will fall down on the step. Okay, I might say, okay, let me drive out and go and get something. The mind will tell me you have an accident. It was happening to me repeatedly. I was like, what's really happening? So what I used to do is, like, if it comes, I'll just smile. I'll just smile and I'll be like, it is not today. I didn't have an accident the other time, and it will be now. Immediately thought to just, elude me. Okay, but before I'll not be like, what's happening? What's happening? God, it was a kind of making me moody. It was affecting me. It was affecting me. So I said, no. No, I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of myself. I will determine what I will think. So that was how I started. And if those kind of thoughts come, I'll just bounce it back in positive. You have an accident. I'll go. What if I go and come back? Will anybody die? You fall down on the staircase. What if I just, glide out through the staircase like that and nothing happens? You will fail your exam. What if I pass? You will die in this sickness. What if I survive? There are two. See, you can't be sure if this thing will happen or not. So you can't tell me to start thinking in one direction. No. What if you die? What if I don't die? So let's see what will happen. It is balanced. So you have to, you are the pioneer of the thoughts that come into your mind. You have to, control it and know the thoughts that you allow. If I were you, I'll allow the positive thoughts to linger. Those things are very sweet. When you're having your private moments, maybe you're about sleeping or you're about taking a nap, and you start thinking about the good things of life, how your life will be in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. Very sweet something, very sweet thoughts. This is, I don't know how to put it. Anything you put your mind to, anything that comes into your mind, and you start thinking about it, I think that will become your reality one day. Because you see this mind, this mind, hi God, this mind is very powerful. It is very powerful. Anything that comes into it tends to come out to reality, because mind is where things are formed before it will come out. Do you get? For example, now you want to start a business, an automobile business, a car dealing business. You've already thought about it. The thought has been coming into your mind maybe millions and thousands of times. Then when you now execute it, people will just think you just woke up one day and said, it has been there. You've been nurturing it. So the power of the mind will push it out one day. That is one thing about the mind. So, you have the choice to pick what will be in your mind. Then you kick out the ones that you don't want to be there. That is how life is. Nobody has the power over your mind. It is only you. Don't let people control your mind and tell you what you don't like. If they say it, bounce it back. If they speak your own, talk your own. They will tell you a closed mouth is a closed destiny. It will come through your mind first. But if you don't talk about it, it will start reproducing. You won't even know. It will start forming stronghold inside your mind. So if they tell you something that you don't like, reverse it to what you like. That is what I do. It is what it is. You can't run away from these things. They will keep coming, but it is what you do. How do you react to them? How do you control them? You can't run away from them. So your reaction is what is really needed. So bounce it back, the ones you don't like. Do you get? So I'm gonna stop here for now, and I will tell us another class, another session we're going to have. I will tell you how to maintain a stable mindset. In fact, how to know if your mind, if everything about the mind, it will keep unfolding as I'm led to speak. It will keep unfolding. It's not something I will rush, no. And it's an everyday thing, because you have your mind with you every time. So new things are coming in, new things are going out. So that's how it is. So it's not a topic that will rush. It's a topic that will take it gradually. It's a gradual process. Because for you to develop your mind, it's not something you do overnight. No. There are processes to it. Unconscious and consciously. Do you get? So these are processes. So it's not something we are rushing. So in our next class, I would tell us other things pertaining the life, psychology, the mind, psychology and all those things. We'll go deep. It's a very vast topic. This is just, the preamble. We're just starting, trying to do a kind of survey, vetting through it. uh, Gradually, we'll be entering deep into the deeper aspect of the mindset. But we'll have to take it from the basics, from the primary aspects. How you even keep your mind stable, how you control your mind first. Because there are some things I'll tell you now, it will disturb you because your mind might know you've not really built your mind to be strong like that. So we'll take it gradually, basics. From simple to complex, from general to compound. So this is how we'll do it. And I believe at the end of the day, we'll have strong mind. Because it's a strong mind, it's a strong destiny. It's a strong destiny. So I wish you all well. Remember, it's all about life and its gimmicks. Life is beautiful. It's beautiful. So I beg of you people to always subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's go on this journey of life together. I promise you, you won't regret it. Have a nice day, my pal.